transgender man speaks to masculinity, or lessons from my mother. I was born a girl and my mother raised me as her daughter. I am grateful for the lessons she gave me, for the way my mother used power tools before they were ever marketed to women, and how ridiculous she thought it was when they came out with those pink-handled hammers. I learned a woman was something I could become, not what other people handed to me. I remember her stories of what people handed to her, like women could only be mothers, secretaries, teachers, nurses, like cooking was expected and power tools weren't. I remember the way she painted a bigger horizon for me than that, all those incredible shades of possibility just past the glass ceiling, all that glass ceiling waiting for me to smash it in, all her confidence that I could do that. She taught me disadvantage is not a reason to give up, and obstacles are only ever excuses to fight harder. My mother did not raise me to be a docile woman, and so I am not a docile man. There are people who think my manhood is like a second language, something that gets harder to learn when you try learning it later, but this language that I speak now, it is the language I have always spoken. I do not need someone else's tongue to give voice to myself. I know a man is something I can become, not what other people try to give me. Masculinity is the Trojan horse people keep trying to give me. A set of core standards wrapped in the promise of acceptance, like if I drink a bit more and hit a bit harder, if I just act a little bit more like a man, then maybe they'll forget I was ever a dog. I don't want to forget that I was my mother's daughter. The lessons still matter, even though the world has picked a different fight with me than she expected. My mother taught me that woman means strong, means infinite collection of reasons for proud, so I know my femininity does not make me less of a man. It is not dead weight holding me back. It is so very alive. I am told to bury this life, to drown it in whiskey and fistfights and catcalls. I am told to be boy masquerading as man. I think too many boys are given this Trojan horse toy, told to ride it as far away from feminine as possible, that this will bring them to their manhood, like it's a prize or a belt notch or another trophy, like you got a man up or you're just a boy. I tell you, I would rather be a boy than that kind of man. My mother raised me better than that. Her lessons, they have seen me through my many storms. They have taught me to fight for my own horizon, and no one will ever convince me that I am less of a man for this. See, there will always be a boy who talks big and thinks I should too, a person to tell me I am doing man all wrong, that I am butchering the language. But these people, they have far more to learn from me than I could ever learn from them.